He back in, back string.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
On the snap, it's Brown. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here.
Let's go, Vols.
And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring it down, and the offense started on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Give me that. Give me that. That's why I did him like that. Hated him. Yes, sir.
So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and
yes,
right
sir.
away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into
Knew he was going
room,
over
sort of
there.
regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room. And then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Outside the pocket, let's go. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position.
Oh, yeah,
and
I'm
this
him.
guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Touchdown. Let's go, Vols.
For the score.
Yeah.
And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Breaks into the open. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
There's a lot of ways to run the football. You can do it conventionally, handing it off. You can do it with the QB run. How about getting the wide receiver involved, though, on the reverse? Perfectly executed. He's able to get to the outside. That's a really nice gain for the offense.
Give me that.
It's
me.
I'm
here, boy. I'm here.
Pick up on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really?
Wants to throw it.
Uh-oh.
Fires to the middle.
Uh-oh.
All by himself. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time.
See that cheat there,
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Hell no. Man, y'all, you don't put the controls down. You know he finna get his ass spanked.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Yup. That's how it go, boy.
Caught behind the line. It's Staley. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
I know I gotta let the clock tick. He don't put the controller down. He threw. I don't put that belt on his motherfucking ass.
Boy, they'd love to move the
Belt
sticks here and take a shot at it
boy.
on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? The Volunteers will try to move the chains on, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're
right
going
now.
for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Yeah.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
So proud of my Tennessee boys, man. Yesterday was the Florida game.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We spanked their ass. We didn't even score in the second half. I don't know what the fuck going on.
From inside his own 15,
none of that
looking for room.
shit.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He's going to fire into the
He got so lucky, bro.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
I think the quarterback could have found somewhere else to go with the football on that one. His intended target was not open. As a result, easy incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Left him over there by
himself. To the air, it's Aguilar.
Oh.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB and receiver are trying to hook up there on a curl route, but the DB just had better coverage and he knocked it away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Off the RPO, looking for the change. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. They'll leave it with the lone back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
He ain't no quitter.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down. It's late in the fourth quarter right now. Everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are to get those defensive linemen to try to move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
It's a reverse. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
I got negative
nice
two
job by this
rushing
defense
yards.
staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Fires downfield.
Go
and
another.
it's picked off for the third time today.
And I'm taking it to the house.
Got some room to run. The 30.
Ball
the 20.
game.
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown Volunteers.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 15, here's the return.
About killed that
and
boy.
the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The big thing now don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Obviously,
the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you.
He stood by the quarterback.
Pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all. But
yes, sir.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
No.
And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. To the air, it's Sellers.
I knew that shit was coming.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Watch this.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bennett. They make the stop, but not before they do their work on top and pick up a first down. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Give me that.
Interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Killing him.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall.
Mir Jefferson, you have had a terrible game today.
There.
I want you to understand this was
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for a fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. Listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Easy money.
And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock it down for a loss.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
QB got it himself. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm